Hello everyone, welcome to the Salesforce internship program. Today we are at 17th episode and here we are going to discuss about to create some roll-up summary field for our enhancement purpose. So in this regard, these are all roll-up summary field that we have to create on a quote object, application request object. So I'm going to start with the application request object. I would like to see the how many number of code that we already have on my application request, right? So in order to do so, we have to create a roll-up summary on application request, and number of code will be our a field name, label name, and roll up of the count of the code record actually. So this is what the field that we have to create. So let's go to set up an object manager, search for the application request, click on a field and relationship, click on a new field, then select the roll up summary field, click on next, and then select call number of quotes, okay, and then click on next. We are going to calculate the all quote counts and then hit next button, make it visible, hit next button and click save button. This will add to the layout actually. Perfect. So now if you go and check on application request, open any one of this application. As you see, the number of quote is 0. I do not have any quote as such. If I go and select the another one, I think this one is also 0. From the code, let's select application request. So I'm going to select application ID. So this application already has 2 codes actually, right? So this way we can identify how many number of code that we have generated here. Now moving ahead, on a quote object we have to also create a called total quote amount actually, and total quote amount is coming from your quote line item net total amount actually, which will be a return type called currency actually. So let's go ahead and create a field on quote object called quote net total. What is the field name called? Total quote amount, right? So field and relationship, click on a new, and then roll up summary field, click on next, quote total amount field, and the quote total amount field will be your quote line item and the sum of all net total, and click on next, make it visible, click on next and click on save button, right? So let's verify on a quote. If I go and open any one of the quote, so let's see whether I have the line item. This one does not have a line item. Let's see the quote. Okay, so this one, you see the quote net total is showing you the 2250, which is coming from our line item. So in line item we have 2500, we are giving a 10% discount, which is at 250 rupees I am giving discount, and after 2500 minus 250 will become 2250. This is coming on our quote detail page actually, called quote total amount actually. This is what we would like to achieve. Now coming to the part called, I'm going to also see the number of agreement actually on a quote objects. So we need to create another roll up summary field on quote object. So let's go again, click on a field and relationship, click on a new, select the roll up summary field, click on next, number of agreement, and click on a next. Here we are going to calculate the number of agreement here, right? make it visible, click on next and save button. Right, so let's move and navigate to see, do we have any agreement created with respect to our code? No, we don't have any uh, agreement associated with the code. Once we will create later on, then you will see the number of agreement will be appear on this particular record detail page. Right, so that's it for episode number 17. Thank you so much for joining this Salesforce internship program. Thanks once again. Please share your feedback through this particular session, whatever we have provided so far, and stay tuned for the more updates. Thanks once again.